Let's center in the stillness of being. Understanding what the art of centering is. Center in. Center in conscious beingness. Conscious beingness. Not center in an observer. Observing will happen. But let go of the observer. I'm observing. Let go of that. Learn to center in just observing. No judgment. No for or against. Just observing things as they appear to be. That is centering in the God space. When you begin to do that, observe things as they are, you let go of the judgments, of the I-ness, centering in beingness. That is your natural state of essence, not the ego. Ego is a burden, can be a burden. Observe everything that holds you in the I thought, in the I consciousness. The body holds you there. When you identify with the body as you, then you accept the burden of the body. Let go of the body. Body is of nature. No need to own it. Being in it is sufficient. Operating is sufficient. And as you center deeper into beingness, you'll realize, as you let go of thoughts, there's calmness. There's natural calmness in the mind. As you let go of conflicting emotions, burdensome emotions of the I thought, the unburdening freedom will be experienced in the emotional space. As ananda, joy of being, blissful being. So let go of burdensome emotions. It's only an act of observing and using the mind to let go, unburden, unhitch from the emotional burden of the I. And learn to be in the body, to observe the body, to exist in the body as consciousness, but not be off the body. And from that state of beingness, you have the ability to invoke an I only for the sake of acting, but not owning. That is the I that initiates the slow breathing. That is the I that lets go of the emotion. That is the I that holds the body in a mental field of loving, conscious of every cell. So use the I only for what is necessary. And stay in balance. Now remember, unburdening is a joyous thing, a joyous experience. So don't get so serious in the unburdening. Do it in a relaxed and happy way that you're letting go. You're unhitching. And stay with the prana of the breath. When your consciousness moves to prana, there is more evenness in the breathing, more steadiness in the breathing. And hold the awareness that the evolutionary drive within our being accommodates this. This letting go. This opening up the consciousness to see more and experience more. And to unburden. The evolutionary drive within you accommodates that. Observe the prana, observe how it energizes, observe how the breathing becomes more steady. Observe how the mind can be used to hold a body in a state of mental prana. Stay in the consciousness of every cell, skin consciousness, brain consciousness, organ consciousness, in gratitude for the gift of this experience. Now let's co-create. Stay with me. I'm staying with you. Let's center together in that space of infinite being as we tap into the grace of the Self. If a mantra automatically comes in the mind, let it resonate without owning it. Stay with the rhythm of the breath as prana moves into apana and apana into prana. Now, very slowly, very, very slowly, extend your consciousness back to the physical field. Just observing the breath and gradually bring more oxygen in by pushing the air out of the lungs and pulling in more slowly. Use the abdominal muscles masterfully as best as you can. Belly breathing first. As you ground in the lower area. Push the breath out and pull the breath in naturally, slowly. And then come to the ribcage area and open up the shoulders. Taking the attention to the neck, the throat, and the brow. Not crown. Crown will move you away from the body. Operate with body's instinct to breathe. Until you can feel balance is happening. And you can smell better, taste better, touch better with skin awareness, see better and hear better. That's how you know you've done it right. And then you are more conscious of the earth beneath you, more conscious of the moisture in the atmosphere, water in the body, taste. You're more conscious of touch and feeling. You're more conscious of hearing. And sounds around you. There's more consciousness of the world around you. Senses are more alert, more energized. And that's how you come out of meditation. Not dreamy and drifty. I do this with a firm belly to get balance along the spinal column. And there is more stability in my energy field. And here's where we'll do the Om sound, breathing out the air from the lungs and breathing in slowly and deeply, and then we'll make the Om sound in expulsion. Breathing out, in, Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Peace, peace, peace. Thank you everyone for joining in the meditation this morning. I hope that you've appreciated what happens when you unburden the ego. Not deny it, just unhitch. Whilst observing what happens as you unburden. Unburdening from body consciousness, disidentifying with the body as your reality, unhitching from the fluctuating emotions, coming to a space of bliss, I'll call it. The bliss of letting go of the fluctuations in duality. And the peace that descends on the mind when you don't identify with thoughts as your reality. When you move away from all I thoughts, that unburdening feeling is a blissful feeling of freedom. So meditation really is an experience in unburdening the I. Or should be. All you're doing is letting go of what you're not and centering in all that you are. Every form of meditation that is in the duality, you're meditating on something, is on the way up. It's in the evolving journey of meditation. The deeper experience comes when you let go of the duality. The two, I'm meditating on something. And you come into just the seeing consciousness, the infinite observing consciousness, manifesting in a body, in and through a soul being. Continue to aspire. Continue to aspire. So that's it for the meditation today.